Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on last season's national champions, the New Mexico State Aggies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team out there ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. To throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain. The midfield.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
The game moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the outbound. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
First and 10 play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Throw to the running back in the flat. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
2nd down after that completion. run it here. As the first down is still going. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
Caught in the backfield. It's Fields. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So here we go, 3rd and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Ball carrier tackled there.
Whoa, good job by this defense. That quarterback doesn't need much room. They did a heck of a job to keep him out of the end zone, and now we got a 4th and goal situation.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Flowers. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
It's a run. Running back's got it. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Red Wolves bring their punt team onto the field. See what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They go to their blitz package there. That time the linebacker gets home.
I love the zone blitz here by this defensive coordinator because I think it created confusion and hesitation by the quarterback. The blitz is coming. A lot of times you see man coverage behind that, but instead they drop in the zone. The quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. He held on to it, and it gave the linebacker enough time to come up with a sack.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So that nice scoring play will be negated by the penalty. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to run it in. The defense stops him close to the goal line, but not in. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, New Mexico State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He keeps it on a design run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The offense sets up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, but really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
15-yard penalty. The offense gets closer to the goal line. shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Toss play to the outside. He finds some space. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The defense is coming after him. Going to try to use his legs here. It's a fumble. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Dropping back, it's Flowers. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. Finds room at the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Breaks free. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. There's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it with room to run. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The offense threatening now. First and goal. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They can't stop him. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Dropping back. It's Flowers. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
It's a shotgun run ball. It's S for middle. He gets stopped. That run goes nowhere.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
And the Red Wolves will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Here's a first and 10 play. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. See what the call is on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Looking for a gap. It's Powell. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to throw. It's Flowers. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Red Wolves will send their punt team onto the field. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is what makes this guy so tough. It's basically an option route. With the ability to break in or out, he sets his defender up, gets leverage to the inside, and they have a nice completion.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
And the Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Flowers. Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback put...
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he'll be brought down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the football. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, New Mexico State. There was no catching him that time.
Well, I love to watch this offense. It's one thing to study the film, but to watch these guys in person, you saw it in the first half, seemed to score every possession. And here they are coming out to start the second half with another touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense spots out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Gets it out quickly to the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
To the air, it's Flowers. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Fires it to the wideout. And he can't quite come up with the interception. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up fourth down. The Red Wolves will line up to kick it away. And they'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Aggies offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaks into the clear. Has the first down and more. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Aggies. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense makes their way on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback still with the football. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Dropping back. It's Flowers. Short throw complete to the tight end. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. And the Red Wolves starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The short completion to the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Try and muscle for the first down. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he'll finally let it fly deep to the right. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They finish off the scoring drive. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now the try for 2. To throw, it's Flowers. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on third down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case.
Swarm to the pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Well, Kirk, New Mexico State has the lead here. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. They got him. Again, he couldn't escape. They bring the punter onto the field now.
You just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. To throw, it's Flowers. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Arkansas State. They cap the drive with 6 points. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the New Mexico State offense on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Blitz and a quick sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. Looking for a receiver. Quick throw to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he was likely going to go over the century mark.
Here's the handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. That's caught. It's Fields. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quick throw caught on the left side. Has a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. They connect for 6.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So the running play stopped on first down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
The Red Wolves will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a